Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's part 7 of my time over here in Spain, managing Atletico Madrid, and the draw for the last 16 of the Europa League has been made. So as you can see there, we've drawn KRC Genk. So the ties are Freiburg versus Hoffenheim, Dortmund versus Torino. That'll be a very interesting game. Espanyol versus Liverpool. I would think Liverpool would be the favourites for the trophy. Tottenham versus Club Brugge. We did well against Tottenham in the league stages, but once again, it's an English Premier League team, so I would imagine they will do quite well against Bruges. Fenerbahce, Besiktas, Utrecht versus Nice, and Braga versus Strasbourg. And as you can see, still bobbing along reasonably nicely in La Liga. Real Madrid are running away with the league, so that's out of the question. But trying to get that second spot. We have been in second spot, by the way. Barcelona did slip up once or twice, but then we slipped up and let them back in again. Celta Vigo, we are building a little bit of a lead up now. They have got a game in hand. If they win that, 52 points. But then we're 6 points ahead of them. So at this moment in time, it looks like we should at the very least get third place. Okay, well, it's KRC Genk. It's the Europa League, last 16, and, well, both of those games will be played in today's episode. Let's get stuck into the first game, shall we? Well, we have the advantage of having the first leg away from home, just how we like it. Capriel in goal. I'm saying nothing about goalkeepers in this episode. Back four of Cucurella, Garcia Christensen and Gran. The two, they're holding players. I've moved Barrios forward a little bit because I want Benitez to get a bit further forward rather than being the playmaker. But Barrios and Franco in there. Alvarez and Kiliksoy out wide. And Benitez is going to try and get into the box and support Amordion up front. Okay, we get a highlight from the kickoff. Garcia now, he's just... we need to get a feel for the ball, don't we? We're at their place, so let's just try and quieten the crowd, and a little bit of possession early doors does you no harm at all, does it really? Kiliksoy now, is he going to put the afterburners on? Yes, he does. Down that side, whips a ball into the box, and that is headed out into midfield, and the Genk player there picks the ball up nice and easy. So a little bit ineffectual there in the first attack. Christensen, very loose ball forward from Genk. So the first 40 seconds of this game have not been perfect, have they, for either team. And Capriel's ball out, not great. But fortunately, the Genk player wasn't switched on. Okay, so after that early, well, it was actually rubbish, wasn't it? I don't know why they called it a highlight, because absolutely terrible. It's 16 minutes. Alvarez puts the ball in the back of the net from one of his trademark direct free kicks. He doesn't do it very often, but when he does, you can call it a trademark. He sticks it in the top corner, and we are winning 1-0. And this was very, very nice indeed. Plenty of bend on it. The keeper did go the right way, but couldn't get a finger to it. Hassan now, ball into the box, ball's headed. Ball's headed again, and that's a nice, easy catch for Capriel. We're still saying nothing about goalkeepers. I think sometimes I put the mockers on it because I speak too much about a player or a position, and all the focus then goes on that, doesn't it? Barrios with the ball now. So that's the last time I'm going to mention goalkeepers in this episode. 2 games to play. We will be playing a league game in between, but I'll play that one off camera. The league is very important. We do need to get into the Champions League next season, but it would be very nice if we could do something in the Europa League. However, my goalkeepers, you see, like, I can't help it. I can't help myself. My goalkeepers are going to have to perform a lot better. It seems to be down to them whether we win or lose games. Cucurella now is going to take this corner, and it's a low one to the near post, and that looked like he was on its way in, but eventually it was cleared. Alvarez with the corner. Alvarez plays it to Benitez. Back to Alvarez. Ball in the box. My player gets absolutely clattered. Referee not interested at all. And it looks like it's going to be another corner. Okay, Alvarez once again. Benitez, same ball again to Kilik. This time Alvarez picks it up. The ball's in the back of the net. And it's one of those deflected goals that Football Manager seems to love at the moment. When we watch that one back, we'll see it does get quite a big deflection and beats the keeper at the near post. Alvarez, Benitez, Kilik this time does get a ball back to Alvarez. And actually, I don't know whether it did. Maybe I'm doing him a little bit of a disservice there. That may well have gone straight in. Well, it's all Atletico Madrid, isn't it? I mean, we're just piling on the pressure here. And this bodes very well. Another kick there by Alvarez, or another shot, I should say. And whips round the post. Time for KRC Genk to have a little bit of action of their own, but a very poor ball in the box. And Capriel seems to be having a very safe pair of hands today. He's picked everything out of the air up to now. I've looked at the training schedule, and we've got 3 goalkeepers. Capriel is he's training the best of the 3. No points for guessing who is actually training the worst of the 3. See, I can't help myself. Oh my word, what's going on there? I can't help myself. I'm having sleepless nights about it. Yeah, I've got to have somebody to complain to about it. Okay, we did seem to the ball hit the post there, and it looked like it was going to get turned in, but then somebody saved it on the line, and we do get away with one. Ball given away by Grant on that right hand side. Not ideal, but it looks like we're going to get a buffoonery goal, and Kilik there scores our 3rd goal. It's a buffoonery goal. Can we have that sorted out, please? FM26. I mean, we know that happens in football, but that happened in the last episode as well. There was a goal in there that I couldn't celebrate because it was buffoonery. Okay, well, I mean, Genk are giving us a game. 7 shots, 2 on target. Barrios is slightly injured. We're going to ignore that one. Just need to remember it for half-time. Okay, half-time whistle comes. We are pleased. We have to remember that Barrios is injured. So we'll bring Vermeeren on, I think. Everybody else is looking not too bad, I think. Yeah. We'll crack on. 3-0 in the lead. I mean, this should actually see us now into the big quarterfinals, won't it? Quarterfinals of the Europa League. We just have to try and avoid those Premier League teams. And we're picking a few injuries up here at the moment. Kilik. Okay, we'll make another change there then. So we're picking up 1 or 2 little niggling injuries here, which is not ideal. Having to change players when I don't really want to do. I want to be in charge of when a player is changed and who I bring on. Great save from Capriel there. You know what? A round of applause there for Capriel. Round of applause. I moan at them enough when they're not doing the job. Got to give them a round of applause when they are doing the job. Nice save there. Turns it round the post. The resulting corner, Genk has still got the ball. And the ball hits one of our defenders and eventually is fired over the top. Genk don't look a very good side, do they? Although, to be fair, they have got through to the last 16. So, okay, it's just around substitute o'clock, but we'll watch this highlight and then I'll make some subs. And Franco there tries to make... Capriel once again makes a very, very good save. Very, very good save indeed. I've actually taken over. I let my assistant manager do the training normally. I've taken it over at the moment just for a short period. And I am training them on defensive duties. Obviously in the console version, you don't have dedicated goalkeeping coaches. but I'm guessing that if I focus on training on defensive, then that should include the goalkeepers. So anyway, ball's in the box. Once again, it hits somebody's ankles. And at the moment, there don't seem any way forward for them. Okay, 76 minutes on the clock. We have dropped into a cautious mentality now. Laneza has come on the left-hand side. Bergvall and Herrera. And I think that's all my changes have made because I was forced to make 2 changes that I didn't really want to make. But I've made all my changes now. Let's just see if we can see this 3-0 out and they get the 3 points. Well, weirdly, Genk, I've got an XG of 1.69. Ours is 1.29, I think. So they've got a better XG than us, but are getting absolutely battered. Is he going to put that in the back of the net? And Capriel, once again, he likes that near post, doesn't he? He really does like that near post. He's got that near post covered. You know what? I put Capriel down as man of the match today, and that's saying something. Okay, Genk now. About 5 minutes of this game left. Throw the ball into the area. Gran, instead of controlling that and moving the ball out of the penalty area, decides to hoof it. But 3 minutes of time added on. We do get the win. We take a 3-0 lead back to our place, and that is absolutely amazing. Of course, we're delighted. And, well, we've just got the little matter of a La Liga game to play against Almeria. And then we'll be back very shortly for the return leg against Genk. Well, a convincing 3-0 win against Almeria. Kilik, my right winger, he got 2 of them. So a nice lead up into this game. Hopefully we can continue the momentum. We beat this lot in the first leg. We've beaten Almeria. Can we win against them here and get ourselves through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League? Capriel in goal. Man of the match from the first leg. Capriel in goal. Back 4 of Cucurella, Garcia, Christensen, Gran. Did do quite a bit of rotating for that last game because at the moment my focus really now is on trying to win the Europa League, but trying to get a good place. We ain't going to win La Liga, but if we can get a Champions League place for next season, then that's where we need to be. But then again, if we win the Europa League, that's a guaranteed, I think, into the Champions League. So Barrios and Franco in midfield. Alvarez, who had a bit of a rest in the last game, and Kilik on the wings. Benitez, who had a bit of a rest in the last game as well, and Amordian up front. So one of my backroom team did mention clean sheets. I'm saying nothing. And what's happening here? Okay, Franco picks the ball up, slides it into Gran. Gran back to Franco. Barrios to Frank. And we're just backing off a little bit. We're pulling them out of defence, trying to pull them out of shape a little bit. Whip a ball into the box. Ball gets headed, and Hassam comes away with the ball for KRC Genk. So that attack came to nothing. But it's taken 30 minutes of this game to get a highlight. So obviously neither team playing particularly well. And a shot there. Capriel didn't have to... I mean, he did dive for it, but it was wide of the post. Okay, Genk once again now attacking down their right-hand side. We could do with getting a tackle in here. Ball's played to... and my defence, you know, at the moment... My defence are doing very, very well. They're doing a lot of blocking of shots coming in. Alvarez down that left-hand side. What's he going to do with this? Oh, and the keeper does get a very, very good hand on that. Touches it round for a corner. That was going in at his far post. Okay, short corner. Cucurella plays to Alvarez. Alvarez in the box and straight to a blue shirt. Very, very poor ball in that. To half time now, and the ball's in the back of the net. There's no flag. The referee does want to have a look at this one, but it looks like Garcia there has put us 1-0 ahead, 4-0 on aggregate. This is getting checked by VAR, and it has been allowed. And Garcia there, very, very alert to the ball that dropped at his feet. 8 shots, 2 on target. Surely we're now going through to quarterfinals of the Europa League. One more highlight though before half time, and this time Capriel doesn't get to that ball. And what buffoon mentioned clean sheets? I don't know. Sack him, I say. Sack him. Capriel didn't cover himself with glory once again, but he was man of the match in the first game, so let's just take the positives. All right, we're going to say that we're pleased, I think, and let's just have a look for any tiredness. We're all looking okay at the moment. Okay, we do get a highlight straight from the kickoff. Cuesta now plays the ball into midfield. Canus there is a player that I've got my eye on at the moment. Ball played forward into the box. Once again, another nice save from Capriel. This time, though, the ball is in the back of the net. And we are losing 2-1 now at home. And the aggregate score is 4-2 now. So not great. Just have a look at this one again. And he makes a great save, Capriel, there at his near post. But this time, a long shot comes in. He seems to be very good at those short, you know, where he can be very instinctive. But when a long shot comes in, not so good. Okay, we do need to try and put a little bit of pressure on here to try and get the momentum back in this game. If we could make it 5-3, then that would be perfect. Barrios picks the ball up in midfield. Ball to Kilixoy. Benitez now chasing down the right-hand side. Puts the ball into Kilixoy. And the ball's in the back of the net. No flag. Referee's not interested in at all in giving anything other than a goal for that one. And it's 2-2 on the night. 5-2 on aggregate, and Amordion there, our absolutely star goal scorer this season, gets another one to add to his tally. But this was very nice indeed. Nice little cross in there from Kilixoy, and Amordion there just stoops, heads it in the net, guides it in the right direction. Okay, it's 2-2 now, and we have conceded 2 goals in this game, so whoever said clean sheet, what a buffoon he was. I think we've tempted fate a little bit there. Ball's fired. Capriel does go the right way. And I think the ball, it's gone out. Yeah, dead ball. Okay, Franco doing some great work in midfield. Plays to the goal scorer, one of the goal scorers, Garcia. Christensen now. And I kind of feel like Genk are up for this. They still feel like they've got a shout in this game, even though they shouldn't really do. I mean, we absolutely walloped them at their place 3-0, and we shouldn't really be conceding goals against them. Their keeper again, once again, makes a very, very good instinctive save to keep it at 2-2 on the night. Corner's coming in now. Cucurella looped high ball over the tops of the back stick, and I think that may have gone for a corner on the other side. Alvarez, and this well worked. So actually they've done something different this time. I was going to say that the well worked corner routine, short corner, but they did do something different. However, we didn't immediately make anything of it. That's an absolutely awesome goal from Benitez. I think the linesman's flag though. I've never seen a linesman move so quick in my life. I think that one is going to get disallowed, which is a bit unfortunate. Yep, it is disallowed. Well, lots of action in this game, and the ball thrown there to, well, he wasn't thrown to Benitez, but he was very aware of what was going on there. Throws the ball in the box, and Amordion, for once, heads the ball round the post instead of heading it between the posts. Goal kick from their keeper. Headed down into Amordion in midfield. Alvarez picks this one up now on this left-hand side. The ball gets deflected there, and in the end, it was quite a poor ball, really, from somebody of Alvarez's quality. You'd have expected a much, much better ball than that. Franco picks a loose ball up at the back, slides it into midfield. Barrios now. Barrios very nearly loses it and does actually lose it. Berthon, very, very quick anticipation there. Ball's into Vink. Are they going to get the third goal? No, they're not. And does Capriel make a save there? Don't think he did, no. About 15 minutes of the game left to go. 4 changes there. Gomez, Herrera, Stahl and Morato. And we are playing a little bit more conservatively now. Let's try and hang on to these 2-2. A 5-2 win overall. is just what the doctor ordered, really. So not the most convincing of performances. We will definitely meet harder teams in this competition. We win the ball there and gave it straight back. Yeah, not the most convincing of performances. That's an absolutely stunning goal. So once again, we've conceded 3 goals. I knew I shouldn't have said anything about clean sheets. We've conceded 3 goals there, and potentially we're going to lose the second leg after absolutely battering them on their ground. Shocking. Last change has been made, and Mordion has gone off now, and the young kid Laneza has come on in his place. But 5 minutes of time added on, and surely we are in the quarterfinals now. But I mean, I did say in the last little segment there that it was less than convincing. This has actually been a very, very poor performance, this. We could easily have gone out. If we'd not got that 3-0 win at their place, we could have easily gone out. I mean, Gomez puts the ball in the back of the net. Couldn't see whether the linesman had his flag up there. Are we going to get a 3-3 out of this? Concede, whatever happens now, I mean, it has been awarded, but we've conceded 3 goals tonight against a team who are very, very, very poor. When we're going to start playing the likes of Liverpool and Tottenham, we're not going to be afforded that luxury, are we? Not ideal, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to say disappointed, you know. I mean, how many do you say disappointed? I mean, actually, we'll go with satisfied. I mean, we've got through to the quarterfinals, so let's see what the reaction is. Omar Stahl would have preferred to have stayed on the bench. That's why he's leaving at the end of the season. And Alvarez is complacent. Wouldn't have expected that from somebody of Alvarez's stature. Okay, a little bit of money coming in there. Just over $1 million, 1.02 million. So once again, it's nothing like the Champions League money, is it? Well, not the ideal performance, if I'm honest. Not happy at all there with the number of goals that we scored. Considering we are training defensively now, and I've got that set in for a good few weeks now. We're going to train and train and train defensive situations. Goalkeeper, hopefully, will get some training in there as well. But conceding 3 goals against a very, very, very poor team, it's not ideal. It doesn't bode well, does it, really? But we've got to take the positives. And, of course, we're in the quarterfinals of the Europa League now. And I can tell you that in the draw will be Hoffenheim, Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool and Tottenham, Besiktas, Nice, ourselves and Strasbourg. So 1 or 2 ties in there, 1 or 2 teams that I think we could easily beat. We want to avoid Liverpool and Tottenham, obviously. Okay, going to go and play a few games off camera now, and we'll be back for the quarterfinals, a 2-legged quarterfinal of the Europa League, and let's hope we can progress a little bit further.